To access the student servers here at Johnson County Community College, the very first thing we're going to need to do is to be able to sign on to the student server. So you're going to need a browser to do this. I have given you the information to sign on, but I will go through it with you step by step. The very first thing we're going to do is go to HTTP. So up here in the URL, we're going to type in HTTP:// and then it's going to be WEB for web, period, CSIT, period, JCCC.edu, and then it's going to be the port of 2083. And we're going to go ahead and press return. It will bring up the cPanel. So we're going to you'll have a username and password. My username will be the one you guys are so familiar with me using all the time. The password will be something that I will give you in an email, so go ahead and look for that. When you're signed on, this is what the cPanel will look like. So it will have your username up in the right-hand corner. It will actually have the primary domain. So this is what you'll be using for your websites. I do ask you to find the file manager. If you find it like this and everything is closed, go ahead and click on the plus symbol here. It will open it up. We're going to come to the file manager. My file manager is a little more crowded than yours will be, just because I have multiple classes, but if you have multiple classes, yours might be also. So come here to the public HTML folder, click on that. It will open up all the folders that you have. If you don't already have a folder for your class, Web 110, or one of the classes that we are in right now, go ahead and create the folder. The folder is just using the application toolbar across here. Make sure you're in the public. Go to folder, name the folder. I'm just going to say folder new. When you create the folder, it will show you where it's going to place it. Go ahead and create the new folder, and you should have the folder there. If you ever want to get rid of a folder, you can just right click on it and delete it. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I have this folder, new folder. I have my Web 110. For my Web 110 students, I do expect you to place all of your websites in Web 110. So that is all I need you to do right there. The next thing we're going to do is to access FileZilla, and we're going to move something into this new folder. If you are doing it for your Web 110 class or Web 122 or Web 221, please place them in the appropriate folders so that you can access them. Okay, to find FileZilla, it is a free download. It does work on Mac's PCs, so you should be able to use FileZilla for both operating systems. It should not be a problem. It is a free downloadable application that you can use to FTP files from one location to another. We are going to move from our local drive, which is your PC or your Mac, and we're going to move them up to the student server, so to the cPanel. So go ahead and download FileZilla if you need to. It would be the FileZilla client that you need. So you can actually download it here, or if you need to download for another platform, for the Mac or other operating systems, not Windows 10, go ahead and find what you need to download. When you have it downloaded, it is going to give you this application here. I've already got it downloaded. If you need more instructions on downloading FileZilla, please let me know. I will walk you guys through that too, but I'm going to just assume you guys know how to download a file. FileZilla is downloaded. You will open it up, and the very first thing you're going to see right here is that I am looking at my desktop. If you guys are like me, you might also have a lot of stuff out there. I organize my stuff so that I can find it fairly quickly, but what you need to do right now is we need to put in a host name, a username, which would be the username that I've given you, and a password, and the port will be port 21. So to find this stuff, we're going to go back to our cPanel. So I'm going to have us go back to the cPanel, go back to the main cPanel where we're here and we're looking at the files. And then there's this FTP accounts right here in the middle of the files. If you click on that and you scroll down, it should have your username right here and then configure FTP client. If you click on that, it will open up the information you need to use to FTP your client. So there's your username. I told you it's going to be the same username that you had before. It won't be mine, so it will be the one that I gave you in your email. And then here is the FTP information that we need. So we're going to copy that. We're going to come back over here and have FileZilla, and in this host area here at the top left hand corner, we're going to paste that in there. We're going to put in our username. We'll put in our password. Give me a second. I need to look mine back up. You want to connect to port 21. Do a quick connect. It should give you information. It might even give you an error here. That's perfectly fine if it does. Say OK. So here is the remote. So this is the student server on the remote side, which is on the right side. And on the left side where it says local, this is my desktop. So what I want to do is go to the remote side, find the public HTML folder and open that up. Find my Web 110 or my new folder. I'm going to go to the new folder because I already have stuff in my Web 110. Go to the new folder, and this is where I'm going to drag and drop a file for a website in here, and it will actually allow me to view the file in the folder. I found a file. I'm just going to drag and drop it in there. It's this vertical one. So right here I have this folder. I'm going to click and drag on that and bring it over into my new folders. I'm going to drop it. As you can tell up here, it set up all of the files for me. If I click in here, I will open this up and there is an index there. So I will be looking for that vertical folder, but it will be in my new folder file. So to find this, this is going to be the next step that you guys are going to want to know. So we're going to go to your website, which will be the easiest thing to find if you have the information that I gave you in the email that I'm going to send you. You're going to go to a browser and you're going to type in the HTTPS, your name, and then we actually had the file name is folder new. So we're going to go slash, and we want to go to folder new. And if I press return or enter, it should bring up this vertical folder. Actually, that's the vertical folder. And if I clicked on this, and if I'd given this as the whole URL, it would have brought up the actual website. And now we can actually look at the different pages for the website here that I have drag and drop. And that's what I would like you guys to do for your final project, is to create it and then to give me, honestly, all you have to do is give me the URL. So it would be your name web.cccc.edu/web110/ whatever your folder name is. And then if you have an index file, it should bring up the website for me to look at. And this is what you're going to use in class for our final day of class. Thank you all, and I hope this explains everything that you guys need to know. Talk to you later. Bye.